So what is up guys, welcome to ATT Tech and Motivation YouTube channel, and in today's video we're going to be discussing about the new MacBook Air and MacBook Pro, which is refreshed for 2019 and has been gotten cheaper a bit from the earlier price range. And guys, should you buy this MacBook Air or MacBook Pro if you're planning to get a MacBook? So guys, without any further ado, let's get into the video. So guys, first let's discuss about its pricing. The MacBook Air is been now for $1,099 and the MacBook Pro is now for $1,199. So that is a stunning $500 difference between the MacBook Pro lineup, and that really makes a lot of sense. And guys, now let's discuss about the program for students. If you're a student, a college student, or a school student, and if you're planning to get a MacBook, well, Apple has a student plan for the holiday season, and the plan is actually you get $100 less. So you can buy the new MacBook Air for $1,000, or you can say $999. And if you want to get the MacBook Pro, you can get it for $1,099, which is again $100 off for both of the versions of the MacBook, and which makes perfect sense, and you're getting $100 more or less and for this MacBook. And this, I always recommend people to go for the student one if you're a student, because that is the most worthwhile option. So if you're talking about the Indian consumers now, well, when the MacBook Air 2017 and 18 were launched, at that time its price was about 1,20,000 to 30,000 rupees, and now it's been dropped to 1,09,000 rupees. And as the original price in the dollars has been decreased, but the tariff charges, or you can say the import duty charges, are still there. So you can expect the new MacBook Air for the pricing of 1,09,000 rupees in India, and the MacBook Pro for the pricing of 1,15,000 to 1,20,000 Indian rupees, which again doesn't make a lot of difference in the Indian community, because again you're looking at 1 lakh rupees barrier, which is actually too much, or you can say ridiculous, to be paid for a MacBook. And the fun fact is that the MacBook Air, the first MacBook Air, which was made in 2011, is now selling for 60,000 Indian rupees, which makes a perfect sense for all Indian consumers, because the first MacBook Air of 2011 is great in performance, its battery life has no problem, I mean, and the most fluid experience. We are looking at the most important factor of preferring a MacBook, and that's the Mac OS. And believe me or not guys, but first of all, I also didn't like Apple, but when you start to dive inside its ecosystem, you know, the way the products work with each other really makes you feel that you need to get the next one. And that is actually, like, if you want to discuss Apple's ecosystem in short, that's like a wall, like a garden, and which has tall walls from all sides, and you're just trapped inside that. Because if you will see if you get the iPhone, and if you will later on purchase an Apple Watch, the integration of both of them while the calling, texting, your health, and everything just makes more practical sense for many consumers. Again comes if you have an iPad or a MacBook, well, the AirDrop kind of works seamlessly. You have to transfer files, data, the AirDrop, the AirPlay. Even Apple has a CarPlay system, which if you have any car which is compatible to CarPlay, you can install that also with your iPhone. So just the way how the ecosystem works, or the way this interaction with the people and the product works, that actually is the main reason why people love to choose Apple product instead of an Android or a Windows product, just because the integration, you know, if you see what are the wide perspectives are, that if you see there are hundreds of devices running Android or Windows, if you will see in computers, and the hardware technology, you can see the Oppo, that could be Vivo, that could be Xiaomi, or any other smartphone company, and there's but only one single OS which operates them all. So it might differ in the hardware specifications, but the OS is only one. It might have a different themes, the icons and everything, but behind the walls it is actually the same Android OS which is powering all the devices. and that's actually compatible with few smartphones. The latest updates actually are compatible with the latest smartphones with a higher chipset or a higher processing power. But if you see in Apple's way, it actually designs the OS for every smartphone which they build. So they only build the hardware and the software also. So the integration of both of the devices with each other, or you can say the gap between the hardware and the user is filled by the software. In this case, the iOS or the Mac OS actually handles it pretty well. And again, let's come to our main topic, and that is the MacBook Air and the MacBook Pro. And it actually has a lot of high specifications. As I can tell you that the MacBook Pro has been updated with the 8th generation quad-core processor, and which makes it twice as faster in performance. And there's a touch bar also. If you don't know the touch bar, that is actually a beautiful integration between the keyboard and the screen. So on the top of the keyboard, there's actually a touch bar where you can customize the keys, you can adjust brightness, volume, and at the end of the touchpad there is a fingerprint reader. So you can unlock your MacBook with the help of fingerprint reader, and which is great. And also it has the Apple's T2 security chip, which makes a lot of difference in the performance also. It is twice as secure, and everything what the hardware and the software wants to bring to the user. Well, this is like the MacBook, and my personal preference is that if you're planning to get a MacBook, you should go for the MacBook Air in 2019, because the Geekbench scores and all around the package, the battery life, the durability, the pricing, and everything is just close to perfect. So it makes a perfect sense for any consumer to go for the MacBook Air. And the MacBook Pro is even not any bad. It features a lot more things. As I said, now the 8th generation processor, which makes it twice as fast in everything. But just if you're looking at it, the numbers, or you can say the Geekbench scores, might differ a bit, but the overall usage, or you can say the way the Mac OS handles with the hardware, that actually makes a lot of sense. And even like the old MacBooks from 2011 to 2012 and later, or the earlier ones, they actually run pretty smooth in 2019 even. And if you'll see, on the other hand, if you'll see a Windows laptop of 2011, that will be such thick in size, where the MacBook Air is way slimmer, and that just makes up for it. And I know that the butterfly mechanism in the recent MacBooks is making a bit problem for the consumers because of its tapping anywhere kind of feature, or the keys sometimes not working. But Apple is fixing it by removing the butterfly key mechanism and putting an ordinary one. But again, overall package which you get with the new upcoming, or you can say the new launched MacBooks, are pretty great. And so guys, thanks for watching this video. Hope so you have liked this video, and if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe my channel and share the video. And again, don't forget to leave a comment that how this video was, and has this video helped you in making your decision. So guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos, and peace.